Okay, what is up everyone? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the iPod 6th generation. Now, I know this has been out since like September of 2010, but I wanted something that I could listen to music to, have an FM radio, and it be really small and portable. I did get the graphite color, and I did get the 16 gigabyte. The 16 gigabytes can hold 4,000 songs, so that's plenty enough for me. So let's go ahead and take a look around the device. On the top, you will see you have your volume rockers up and down. Moving over, you have your power and sleep wake button. On the bottom, you have your 30-pin dock connector, which I like because I can use it with all of my accessories that do not use the lightning connector. Also, you see I have the 3.5mm headphone jack down there, and both sides are blank. And this color is kind of like a mix between chrome and black. It looks pretty good in person. So here on the back you see there is the Apple logo. You kind of have to shine it in the light to be able to see it. And you have this nice little aluminum clip. And really no problems with it. It is pretty sturdy. So that is pretty much everything that's on this iPod. So now let's go ahead and cut the screen on. And there it is. You can set it to where you have 4 icons like I have, or you can set it to where there's just a bunch of big icons, but it is harder because you have to scroll through all of them. So on the front screen, I have my music, now playing, radio, and fitness, because these are the ones I'm going to be using the most. I'm not really going to be using photos, clock, or podcasts, but I do like the clock app because they do have the little clock watches, and I think that's pretty cool to have your iPod on your wrist. And it would look like this. So I think that's a pretty cool look. So now let's go ahead and take a look. Just now playing, it just shows you the song that's playing now. And this does not have any external speakers because of the small size, so you will need headphones. And also, you just swipe over to the right, shuffle, skip through the track, and then you just have like where it's downloaded from. In radio, you will need to plug in some headphones because those act as the antenna for the radio, because this does not have a built-in antenna. Music, you can search your music by albums, artists, songs, genres, composers. Then you can do some things with audiobooks, podcasts, and so on. So say I want to search it by albums, just click on that, and here goes all my albums. Or if you want to search it by artist, do it that way. And you can also use this little sidebar and search it by the first letter. And then songs, you can choose to shuffle them, or you can just scroll through all of them. So the fitness app is pretty cool. It will actually tell you how many calories you burn, and I think that's pretty cool because this does have a built-in pedometer. So that's what allows you to shake and shuffle and things like that. So let's take a look at the next page. Let's just run through all the clocks really quick. If you do have your iPod updated, you will get all 18 clocks. And there's all the clocks. So some of them do look pretty cool. I really like the analog clock. Let's get back to it. Some like that. Or this one that's kind of like a Swiss Army clock. And the little gears actually move up there, so I thought that was a pretty cool addition to add on. So the Photos app, I do not have any photos since that is not very practical to show people photos on this. I mean, it could be, say you have the little watch strap, you could be like, hey, look here. Other than that, I really would not want to be looking at photos on this 1.5-inch screen. Podcast, of course, if you have any of them. And let's get into settings. In About, It will show you all the songs, how many photos, capacity. It is a 16 gigabyte iPod, but after all the OS is on there, it bumps it down to 14.8. And I have 1,000 songs on here, and I still have 9.6 gigabytes available. Your version, serial number, and model number. Going into music, you have an EQ, and you have some pretty cool options for that. Say your bass head, you can do bass booster or acoustic if you're listening to guitars. You also have volume limit. So if you want to give your iPod to, say, a little kid and you don't want them to blow their eardrums out, just go ahead and put a volume limit on there. In general, have your screen brightness. Now I keep mine on a little under halfway, and that's plenty of bright, as you can see, because Apple does say this thing will get 24 hours of audio playback. However, if you're using the touchscreen, you won't get close to that. Wallpaper, you can change your wallpaper, and it pretty much has all the wallpapers that iPhones, iPods, and iPads have. Home screen, like I said, you can cut on the small icons or big icons. Let's go ahead and cut on the big icons so y'all can see that when we get off of here. And to get voice memos, you will have to plug in your headphones because you do need a microphone to record them, and the app will not pop up until you plug that in, so I thought that was pretty cool. Date and time, y'all know how to do that. Accessibility and language, we don't need to go into all that. As far as radio, you can do live pause, which is very, very cool. You can pause your radio station in the middle of it. So say someone's calling your name, you can just pause the radio and come back to it. You can also skip ahead and skip back some. Photos, kind of just doing a slideshow. Fitness, you just putting your weight and height in there so you can so it can calculate how many calories you're burning better, and reset settings. So here's what having all the big apps on there looks like. I don't really like it because, I mean, if you have big fingers, it would probably benefit you. But if you're like me and you don't have super big fingers and you can deal with 4 apps on the screen, I would recommend doing that so you don't have to scroll through 1,000 different things to get to what you're looking for. So just press that sleep wake button, put it to sleep, or hold it down, and it cuts off. And it does boot up very quickly since it does not have much to load. We'll go ahead and boot it up. So, no really complaints with that. So that's about it for this review. I hope y'all liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That helps out a whole lot. If you have any questions, just put them down in the comments below. I'm pretty good at getting back to y'all and responding to y'all's questions. Also, if you would like to see more videos like this, please just hit that subscribe button. I have a bunch of interesting videos, and I do some giveaways here and there. So anyways, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.